Have you ever gone somewhere new? The answer for anyone, no matter who you are, where you live, or what you like to do, is yes. We have all gone somewhere new before, somewhere unfamiliar. A new school, new job, new house, for some even a new state or country. How did you feel at that new place? Were you excited, scared, apprehensive, brave? Did you make friends right away? Did you wish you already had a friend next to you? These questions and all these feelings are explored in Nintendo's beloved series, Animal Crossing. A new leaf, new horizons, exploring a wild world, or meeting city folk, the titles of Animal Crossing games are meant to evoke imagery of newness. In each game, you arrive somewhere new, be it by bus, taxi, train, plane, and you start a new life there that very day. But arriving somewhere new in Animal Crossing is not like arriving somewhere new outside of Animal Crossing. There is an immediate comfort no matter where you end up, and immediate new friends to meet. In New Leaf, you find yourself on a train and meet Rover. He's a friendly face from past Animal Crossing games, and he serves as a way to customize your character through his questions. But even though he serves that purpose, there's a secondary way he helps your character. He's a friend. The imagery of him sitting across from you and chatting during your train ride is just so cozy and sweet and immediately puts you at ease. And that's the case for every Animal Crossing game. The opening of the game is always one of comfort and ease despite the premise of moving somewhere new. This is partly because of the origins of Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was created by Tetsuya Iguchi, inspired by his own loneliness after moving to work for Nintendo. He was quite far from his hometown, and in an interview talked at length about how because of missing his loved ones, he wanted Animal Crossing to have themes of family, friendship, and community, and these themes really shine through every Animal Crossing game to this day. So how exactly did Katsuya achieve his somewhat vague goal of making a game that feels like home to the homesick? The answer to that question lies in the villagers. Each Animal Crossing game is inhabited by adorable animal villagers. These guys all live in your town or island and all have varied dialogue and personalities. They are all pretty cute, though some are more popular than others.
Oh my God!
But they all serve a common purpose. They are your community. In the first game, the dialogue could vary from downright brutal to very sweet as you continue to interact with them and live with them, building up the town. In the newer games, the villagers pretty much love you immediately, which I find equally endearing. As you talk with your villagers, give them gifts, and celebrate occasions with them, they really do become your community and feel like friends and even family. It can be really easy to get attached to them and not want them to move out, especially when they make up nicknames for you and send you encouraging letters in the mail. There are many other little touches that make those themes of friendship and community really shine, such as working with Tom Nook to improve your environment and home, and visiting different settings depending on which Animal Crossing game you're playing, such as going to the city in City Folk or Main Street in New Leaf, or just the absolute calmness that comes from walking around the museum in New Horizon and sitting down in the cafe with Brewster after admiring all your exhibits. A particularly comforting touch in all these games is checking your mail and getting a letter from your mom. So, in 2018, I moved out of my parents' house for the first time, and I lived in a new city 2 hours from the town I had lived in my whole life. Animal Crossing New Leaf was so important for me at that time. It validated my feelings of excitement in turning a new leaf in my own life, yet gave me so much familiarity and comfort when I was adjusting to a new home and facing the challenge of making new friends. It felt like I always had a home to return to, no matter where I was. Now, in 2024, I just moved to a new state. I no longer am just a 2-hour drive from my family, but a whole flight away. This has been such a big change, and there's so much to be scared about, but now I have new horizons. Just like New Leaf did all those years ago, New Horizons has given me a home away from home. I feel all the unease of a new environment melt away when I'm running through the familiar paths of my island and talking to my villagers that I've grown so fond of. I know my new state will feel like home eventually, but in the meantime, there will always be this profoundly special, comforting, and warm game made for the homesick. Well, thank you very much for watching my first YouTube video. I mostly wanted an excuse to talk about Animal Crossing as I've been playing it so much lately, but I do want to go over more like cozy video game topics in the future, so if you're into that, maybe stick around. Thank you so much.